An NBA non-conference matchup between likely playoff teams represents a real challenge for both. The Los Angeles Clippers almost lost their last game. Almost, the Clippers went down by 25 points to the Utah Jazz at one point. And then, they came back to win. It is the fourth time this season that the Clippers have come back from a 25-point deficit to win a game, and it was a win ATS. In the entire league there are only 7 such comebacks this season. The Clippers hold more than 50% of them. The Clippers are a scary team because they are never out of it. They will never back down. They will never bow and give you an easy night. Also, the Clippers got SF Paul George back after 8 weeks removed from injury. PG-13 had 34 points in 31 minutes and was a big key to that third quarter stab and fourth quarter comeback for the win. The true star of this team is the team. PG Reggie Jackson may be the toughest guy in the NBA. His play is smart and emotional at the same time. Reggie had 21 points and 5 assists and played off of Isaiah Harden's time perfectly. The Clippers have Paul George back. That will take an adjustment. But they have 7 games left to get it right, and they are bound for the playoffs after they squash whoever they face in the play-in. The Chicago Bulls are in a much better spot than the Clippers. The Bulls are in 5th place in the East and are guaranteed a playoff spot if they win 2-3 of their last 7 games. They won't have to worry about a play-in game. They won their last game against the Washington Wizards in a wire-to-wire win. No big comeback necessary. SF DeMar DeRozan had yet another big game with 32 points. Nikola Vucevic had yet another set your watch to it good game with 27 points, 5 RBS, 4 assists, and only had to put in 30 minutes to do it. SG Zach LaVine had a bad game and bad shooting night. Yet the deep team with strong leaders was there to prop him up. The Bulls feel like an afterthought in the Eastern Conference, since the East has so many teams that feel like they could win it all if they get a good roll going. The Bulls will have to fear the Clippers though. Because Clips PG Reggie Jackson will be schooling Bulls rookie second-round pick PG Dosunmu all night. Ayo has clearly hit the rookie wall with diminishing returns all month long. PG Lonzo Ball is still out with injury and Zach LaVine is needed at the 2-guard spot. This is a game where the Bulls could fall victim to a hungry, angry team that just got their star back. The Los Angeles Clippers have won only 3 of their last 10 games after holding it down with their stars out. They went 4-6 ATS during that stretch. Still, the Clippers seem primed to start winning. With Paul George back in the fold, it only improves the play of guys like SG Luke Kennard, SF Terrence Mann, who could play PG or SG, and C. Ivica Zubac. As long as PG-13 doesn't somehow upset the growing play of Isaiah Hartenstein or somehow upset Reggie Jackson. This is a wholly improved squad. In just one game, the Chicago Bulls have won only 4 of their last 10 games. As the slide from 1st place in the East to 5th place in the East keeps on moving, they only went 4-6 ATS during that stretch. Vegas has made the Bulls underdogs against teams that have won fewer games a few times recently. We have seen that something is wrong with the chemistry. I've offered the solution, which is to move PG Dosunmu to the bench and leave him there. The kid has been amazing this season for a rookie second-round pick thrust into a starting role. It's just too much at this point. Ayo needs the break to gather his thoughts, to get a deep breath. Ayo doesn't need to score to be productive, but he is down across the board. Now is the time the Bulls need to slide Zach LaVine over and trust Kobe White with the 2-guard spot. They would pick up some size and some additional scoring. And they need a change. Additionally, SF Patrick Williams seems very rusty since his return from missing the entire season so far. That is to be expected, but it's time to force that issue as well. Patrick can't have 25 minutes of play with a 6-point outing. He needs to sit longer and play in spots.